really, really love when I'm able to work with clients long-term and really see and champion and empower their growth and development professionally. Because we spend so much of our times at work, and I really believe that there's a job out there for everyone that everyone can love and wake up being energized to go to every day. And so that's why all of the work that I do is really revolving around how can we get a person in a position that they like, doing work that they love, and really feeling empowered every day. I say, rather than what red flags do you look for, I would say what green flags do you look for? Because a red flag might not necessarily be able to surface itself in the job search. A green flag, I think, is much more noticeable and easier to find. So for companies that have on their, their website, their social media, whatever materials are out there on the internet, companies that really champion their employees, talk about, the type of precedent they want to set and the type of environment that they foster, usually they make that very clear. When you're in step one doing your research, look for the green flags. When you're in the interview process, look for the red flags. The red flags will be made more clear when you're actually in the culture, whether you're physically in the interview in the building, at the company, or just on Zoom. I think it becomes more pertinent, and the green flags do as well. And this is where candidates can really take the opportunity to ask good questions at the end of their interviews to say, for example, what adjectives would you use to describe this workplace? Or how would you describe the culture? You can ask those questions to really learn about, is this an environment I want to be in? And is this an environment that's going to foster my growth? If you're in an interview where there's multiple people interviewing you, see what the dynamic is like between those interviewers. Is it cold? Is it friendly? Is it open? Can they joke around with each other? That can tell you a lot too, just by observing that as well.
What's the best thing then about what you do? What's your favorite part of your business?
Developing people and seeing the change in them. It can look like lots of different things for different people. And I was actually just talking with some colleagues last week about the idea of requiring results. And someone said, I don't like that because, a coach or, whoever can't always ensure or guarantee results on behalf of the client or the person they're serving. And I said, results can look very different for different people. If you have someone that is an extremely high performer, really great at what they do, and they just want to get that next promotion, the result for them is going to be getting that promotion. And that is pretty easy, pretty linear to see. If I have a client that is extremely in the weeds or very down, they have no idea how to get out of their situation, they really are, not happy with where they are in life, that promotion or that job is so far away from where they are now. So a result for them is just to even switch their mindset and to get them thinking about the possibilities and open them up to what a better job could look like. People get really upset when you make a decision on their behalf and they don't feel like they understand it. Worse, they don't think it's the right decision to have been made, and they don't understand it. Then it's like a recipe for disaster. Trust is broken. Culture deteriorates as a result of trust being broken. And so when people say, leaders set the culture, I truly believe that is true, because everything, really comes from the top. And it's not necessarily what decisions you make, or it's not about the what, it's about how are you communicating it? How are you showing them that you're acting in their best interest? Hold back or refrain from correcting or advising or recommending things based on the way I would do them. And just really leaning into the fact that there's multiple right ways to do things. And we all know this, right? Our way isn't always the one right way or the best way.